I said discard this email. Why do I have all these emails in my freaking inventory?
Because your stuff got dumped. Tape busy rolling, getting ready to go live, boys and girls. Quiet on the set.
I said discard. Oh, crap.
Hate it when that happens.
It's all broken.
Quiet.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bob. You're watching Laz and Jack.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
This is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud of the Avatar as we see it. How's everybody doing out there today?
It's something.
It's something. It's nothing. It's a show about nothing. It's a show about everything. It's a show about
Torta Thursday.
Whatever we want it to be. That's right. Tequila
It's about
Thursday.
tortas.
Thirsty
It's about
Thursday. It's Torta Thursday. Yeah, I know you've got that meme in mind when you think about Torta Thursday. I know how it is, but that's right. It is Thursday, November 8th, 2017 here inside Shroud of the Avatar. How's everybody doing? I'm sorry, November 9th. Is, make sure we get that right. It says 9th up on screen. I don't know why I said 8th.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Can't read.
Maybe you're reading yesterday's stand-up corner finally.
That might have been it. Yesterday's
Yeah.
stand-up was up there, and Uther MX. Hey,
Yeah.
how are you? Welcome to today's show. Thanks for joining us out there. Of course, thank you everybody who is joining us.
Yep.
You still suffering from the eviction?
Man, they need to fix that crap. What is that?
What?
It should all be
You
bundled
live-
up and go in the bank. You know what I'm talking about?
Well,
What's going on?
Well, it does go into the bank.
Yeah, but it
just
should
doesn't
go
in
in
nicely.
they should do
That's what you get for getting evicted in the first place. If you'd play nice with people, these things
well,
wouldn't happen.
got nothing to do with playing nice.
It did not have.
Probably
anything
wasn't
to do with
around when
it.
somebody wanted to fucking move a base or something. You know?
Yes,
What the fucking
somebody wanted to
assholes.
redecorate, and he was in
Yeah,
the way, and they
the
said,
asshole
"Get
gotta
the fuck
fuck
out
me
of my
over
way,"
like
I'll
that.
tell you.
They need to fix that.
That's what you get for not playing in the player
Bundle.
town.
Falcon's Lantern. Welcome
That
to
ain't gonna
watching
happen.
from the
That ain't gonna
shadows.
happen again.
Yeah, we have a lot of guys who watch from the shadows, and we don't question what they do over there. As long as they
Well,
clean up
we-
after themselves, yeah.
Well, we know that this is a clothing optional show and that we shoot from the waist up for a reason.
For a reason, that's right. This way we can go to work pantless every day.
Yeah.
Of course,
Except-
Led Zepp takes that to the next level, runs around all day pantless. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pants you speak of.
What are these nasty things called pants? I tell you.
Where's my wallet at? It's in my pants.
Where
Wherever
do
they
you
are.
keep your coin purse? Do you tie it on your?
That's for me to know.
Keep from losing it. You tie it
That's
to
for
your
me to
Johnson.
know. The need to know basis.
Does it act as a cod piece? I mean, you know, you get things guys got to
There's a
know.
lot of room under there. I'm telling you. That's the storage. I can go under that thing.
Yep.
I'm not going to go there, that's for sure.
Moving right along.
That's right. Moving right along. How many of you guys got your cloaks out there? Let me ask you that question. Who has got their shiny new cloaks?
The Merits cloak
The
is
Merits
in
cloak.
my bank because I haven't gone to the bank and clicked on claim rewards yet.
No?
Nope. I filled out everything and linked the two accounts, so it's in the bank.
It's in the bank, so you got to claim your goodies. That's right. Now, of course, there's another note out there on the forums. I don't know if you folks follow that much. If you do, well, you're in the loop. If not, that's why you watch Lunch with Laz and Jack, so we can interpret the news and let you know what's going on out there. But Browncoat Jason posted out there that he had installed the app, and then upon doing so, he met, I guess, the manager, founder named Eric, and they created a group within the Merits community, and it's called Tribes, and I'll go ahead and link this for you all out there, for all you who are interested in this. It's in the beta process, and they're checking it out, but if you want to work with or hang out with and try and get, I don't know, fitness goals together. I know Richard's big on stuff like this. Did that go out right on your
No. You linked it twice.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Operator error.
Dirty
error.
double linker.
I know. It's like link it twice and then it doesn't go anywhere.
There it is. Okay.
Now the real question is, okay, there it is. So I haven't read this yet at all, so since I'm just looking at it.
Well, again, it's just a basic, join Merits Fitness app. You get the cloak, but that there's, I guess, it's a community inside Merits for, you can make your own little communities and, do goals together. This would probably be great for something like the Airy Fund, to maybe do a 5K, coordinate a 5K run or something. I don't know, but nonetheless, just interesting stuff coming out of this Merits app. But again, going to be interesting to see how many people are actually running around with these cloaks and how many people are actually getting goodies out of it as it progresses.
So our goal is to get Laz to run a 5K?
Something like that.
I think I know the answer for whether or not that's going to happen.
You'd be surprised.
Well, it's if you put like some drinks right in front of you the entire time.
Believe it or not, I used to be a runner. I used to do a lot of things, brother.
I used to play soccer, but
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
that was over 20-something
I
years
used
ago.
to play outfield for the Yankees. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're a little short for that one.
That's right.
Used to have a 9-inch
Oh, I'm
cock.
sorry. It was shortstop. That's right. Shortstop. Yeah. That's
The only thing, yeah. And shortstop's not short. You definitely weren't a first baseman. Maybe you were a catcher.
I said
That's
outfield.
what it is.
I said outfield.
You-
You don't have
you
to
were a
have a height
catcher.
requirement to play outfield, man.
You were a catcher. Just admit it.
Just have to. Hey, now.
Laz was the catcher for the entire
Hey, now.
Yankees. He caught it all.
I tell you, I love this shit. All right, getting on with today's news. Again, if you haven't gotten to check out the Merits app, you can go out to Shroud
Yeah,
Avatar's homepage.
Free cloak. So it's easy to get. You just need to sync up the Merits app with your Shroud account, and then from there,
Collect your cloak.
yeah,
start getting points. Now,
Yep.
I've already heard that it does not start getting data updates like once a day. So if your data doesn't update right away, just give it a little while. Of course, make sure you've connected properly to your device so you can start tracking and earning points, because those points will allow you to buy things like in-game obsidian potions.
And you can get an obsidian potion once every 3 days. I mean, so free obsidian potions. Remember, obsidian potions last for a week.
Indeed.
So that's the equivalent of getting a Kodo every single 3 days.
Well, see, you can accumulate the points. Who was it? Pete had the points. You just couldn't purchase more than once every 3 days. So
That's right.
yeah, Pete's
Yeah,
got
but
buku
it's still
points
one where
already.
it's like, yeah. Which
Yeah.
means that Pete can stop walking for a while and
I was
just
going to
use those
say, I'm
points that are
wondering what
accrued.
Pete's doing that he has all those points already. That makes me wonder.
I might have met the guy that runs the company.
That's right. I forgot. You did tell me that story. You did
Yeah.
tell me that story.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you hang out at Rooster Teeth conventions.
That's what
Or
happens.
just conventions in general.
Just go to conventions. Yeah, that's right.
And talk to everybody. That's the important thing.
Everybody.
Now,
And Justin says that the app is way off as far as the synchronizing between her Apple Watch to her phone and then to the Merits app, that there's some sort of disconnect in there to where her Apple Watch and iPhone are reporting the actual number of steps, but the Merits app is not recording that correctly. So probably a bug somewhere.
The update, times, intervals is not as efficient as it should be, is what I'm understanding. Now, I'm seeing Inkle 1, is that how you pronounce that? He says he walked 4 kilometers and got 500 points.
Yep, that's Yankee.
And 120 kilometers is a normal walk. That's a lot of walking, ain't it?
So he's walking like 60 miles or something like that.
That's what I'm thinking. It's a normal walk. It's what
Yeah,
is
it's
he
a
down
normal walk.
under? Is that a walkabout?
Yeah,
Or is that one way to work? I don't know.
I don't know.
What is this work you speak of?
I have no idea. It's something we do not do.
PG here only. Come on.
We do not do that.
Yeah, we don't
We
exercise.
interpret the
We
news.
sit in front of a computer all
That's
day
why.
and interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right.
Exercise our work rights.
We spend all of our time reading things like the stand-up corner.
Yeah,
Because-
somebody again pointed out yesterday, if I got points for moving in game, but I says that wouldn't work because I hardly ever leave. Yeah,
Leave the lot.
the lot.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just not going to win this Merits app thing.
Yeah. You're gonna have to find another way to get a Kodo every 3 days so we can get a potion.
I don't use those potions anyways.
And neither do I.
I've
because
had
I don't
ones-
get off my ass to go out anywhere, so I really have no need for a buff potion. But that's just me.
What?
Yeah.
Block in place against a wall, right?
Hey, I can do that. I've been known to do that without any help either,
What? You pull out your walker and then you start moving around? I've heard
you
about that.
get caught in the corner and just can't, you can't make a U-turn, just keep walking.
Attached to the chair.
So are you almost ready for the stand-up corner?
It's up on screen. I'm sitting here
It's
just
like-
having a nice little chat.
I keep bringing it up and then taking it down, bringing it up, taking it down, because it's like we can't get away from you walking places.
Just put the bastard on a paint machine. That'll fix it. Paint mixer. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
But anytime you're ready, it's up on screen. So
Are you sure about that? So stand-up corners where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down, eventually gets posted to the interwebs, and we get to interpret it so you don't have to. So yesterday was Hump Day, Wednesday, November 8th. Today is Torta Thursday, November 9th. So over in the art department, Bob the Builder.
Cult of Bob.
He is working on that ornate sled.
Working on the sleigh ride.
Well, he wants to go tobogganing, and unfortunately, we live in Texas, so you're going to go tobogganing down like some dirt. Unless you live further north, and then you're just going to be going tobogganing on a straight plane.
Well, you guys, you can go over to Castleton and go down some of the roads over there in the rain and mud.
Well,
yeah. You don't
It's
need
like
snow.
it's the ghetto version of the slip and slide is what we've got. Just beware the redneck water park in Texas. I heard some people got some weird bacterial infections from there.
I don't know. That's the one where they use the garbage bags with the Dawn liquid detergent to make their own ramps.
No, this is the. Now I've got to go find it. It is an actual redneck water park and some. It's a Cadillac's backyard.
Cadillac's backyard. Okay.
Yeah, Cadillac's backyard water park. It's a real thing. Unfortunately, you don't want to go to it because bad things did happen to several of my friends.
Oh.
My real life friends that actually went there and ended up with some weird things happening.
I was say, it can't be any worse than Action Park was back in the day in Jersey.
No, yeah. Yeah, let's just say that in order to get that water that color, they had to use all kinds of weird chemicals.
I was gonna say, yeah, that water doesn't look real for where it's located. That's for sure.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so they did some weird things out there, and some weird things happened to some people. It may not be sanitary. That's what it is.
Moving right along.
You want Damon working on some bugs.
Bug.
And art review. Whereas Fletcher, he's trying to make sure that the Gimp Max fits properly for his love armor.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
Yeah. Whereas the Ugly Fist is working on. Took you like half an hour to find that sound effect.
No, I have. You don't know. I don't have a hotkey, so I gotta undo the binds, and then I gotta actually switch over and manually type it. Then I gotta go back again. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah. So much work working this fucking soundboard. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Where's
something
Sid
like
when
that.
I need him?
Well, he's working. I mean, he found that new job, and that's just ruining everything.
Yeah. Bike to work.
To the old drawing board.
Yeah. Whereas the Ugly Fist.
Surprise! Surprise! Surprise!
It's working on the Norgard Barbarians and art review and some Dead Elves.
Hello, baby!
Dead Elves. Oh, don't forget, everybody does have access to the QA server. Go to the QA server. Go to one of the mines. I forgot what mine were we in last night.
The one we got stuck in, or the one you were able to actually get in and go.
The one with only like 10 nodes in it.
The
that
Broken
list.
Echoes, the Understorm, or I think it was the White Guard Silver.
No, I think it was the Understorm one, the one closest to your house.
Yeah, that's the Understorm gold mine.
Yeah, the Understorm. There is this nice cart that has crushed an elf that is completely like covered in blood. It's pretty funny if you go by it, because like you see this red elf head from a distance, and then it's like, oh crap, you're getting into combat mode and getting all ready, and then you get closer, and it's like, oh, it's just a dead elf.
Squish.
It's gone squish. Yes. Then the almighty Gix Vargach, Matt. He's trying to get the satyr to sit down.
Sit, satyr, sit.
Yeah, sit, satyr, sit. Where's the sit, Ubu? Sit. We don't have it. We don't have a sit emote. What is this?
Isn't Ubu in there?
Well, I see UFO, unzip, upset. I do not see a sit anywhere.
I honestly think you ought to sit down calmly. Take a stress pill and think things over.
In live animations and art review. That's the stress pill emote, by the way. Then Reed, he's working on reliquary decorations and bugs.
Bug.
And screenshots. Whereas Scotty working on some stockings and garland and Yule cards and Yui icons, audit and update. Well, the important thing is he's trying to stay away from the mistletoe because he doesn't want to get trapped under it with Led Zepp again.
Yeah,
the last time that happened,
Led Zepp come to the Christmas party, I tell you.
Yeah.
Speaking of Christmas parties,
well, this whole place sucks. That's right, it sucks.
New Christmas parties being planned, I understand.
Yeah, the post-holiday party, we should call it.
Post-holiday Christmas party, that's right.
Where's my invitation?
You ain't got no invitation.
It's being worked on. We're over in design. Beezus. He's working on some cobalt animations and prefab setup and weapon patterns and creature loot.
Boosh.
Yeah, we're the Sea Wolf. He's working on Blood River outskirts optimizations and terrain sound effects and bugs.
Bug.
Now go away, or I shall taunt you a second time.
Where is no more Mr. Nice Guy, Damien? He's working on.
Didn't expect to come to Spanish Inquisition.
No one expects a Spanish Inquisition.
The Courage Quest and bugs.
Bug.
And Fatui Sex.
Fatui Sex?
Well, I mean, SFX. I mean, that means sex, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That there's a bar at the very bottom of that one. It just kind of fell off.
I'm gonna say, Fatui Sex. We're really introducing them young.
Yes, we are. Whereas Dan the Man.
Brenner.
Working on the Understorm mine and the Broken Echoes silver mine and trying to get those things fixed.
Nice.
Whereas Sanyo.
So we can walk in it.
Yeah, Sanyo working on the tier 2 mines and quests. Lum the Mad.
Today is a very special day.
He's got some code updates and bugs.
Bug.
And story quest visual effects.
Hey! Sorry, Charlie.
Whereas Sorcerer Steve has done some Ardoris optimization and terrain sound effects and bugs.
Bug.
Yep. The Energy Vortex List Rostov is still polishing NFG core with a rock polish.
Rock polish.
I know, he's trying to make sure he's extra shiny.
He cornered him by the coffee machine.
Oh, yeah.
That was weird.
And Soda Map.
I've suffered the tortures of the damned, sir. Tortures of the damned.
Whereas over in Tech.
All I need are some tasty waves, cool buzz, and I'm fine.
Whereas Dr. Bobby.
Little Bobby Thompson.
Working on the bugs and audio support.
And now for 10 seconds of sex.
That's about all we can last.
Seconds.
Whereas Eric,
hey, that's Led Zepp's record. You should know better than try to drink while this is going on.
I'm aware. Eric's working on some bugs.
Bug.
JY.
GY.
Working on the network updates and item logging. Wizard Smoke. He's puff passing around.
Shit, like.
Less talk and more action.
Working on the bugs.
Bug.
And user interface sparkles.
Sparkles. We're gonna get all
Sparkles.
sparkly.
Sparkly.
That's not sparkly.
Yeah, the Deathbringer one and only.
All those
He's working.
spiders.
He's working on bugs.
Bug.
The burning toad.
The burn. It burns.
He's working on publishing builds and Unity upgrade and user interface bugs.
Bug.
And Black Sun support. Whereas NFG Core, he's being polished by the Energy Vortex, as well as working on Soda Map.
Soda Map.
We're over in Studio Services. We have Andrea working on bugs.
Bug.
And Rubber Biscuit. Forums. Barrick working on community and surveys.
Where's
and
my survey?
I've turned in 4.
Where's my survey?
The last day to complete those surveys is today.
Where's my survey?
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
I tell you.
I know. Yeah. The surveys. And store update and contest. The Attenwood. He's working on sanity testing and Jira testing and gravestone bugs.
Bug.
And the release 48 post review. Chaos is working on customer service meeting and database queries write in review and ban support.
Ban.
Stand and deliver.
Ban.
And
bring it out.
I can't even get real drugs here.
where is
I know.
Serafina?
It's terrible.
Working on QA and CS.
Wonderful customer service.
And CS meeting.
And having meetings about it.
And store updates. Over in Useless Overhead, we have the
group.
Dippy Bird.
How well everybody's heard about the bird.
Telling all of the miners and Led Zepp.
Tamers.
He's working on meetings and performance and Unity upgrade and artifacts. Whereas Gorn, he's working on trying out his trusty Rudd Speedo while working on the Travian meeting and Epic data review and metrics and meetings.
Epic data review. No business?
Yeah,
You
no
ain't got
business.
No business today? Jeez.
Yeah. Well, Kelland is trying to do some Richard Gary scheduling, and Richard's saying,
"Screw you guys, I'm going home."
That's right.
Yeah, Hutch is working on the art review and terrain sound effects and volume lighting and decorations. Whereas Lord British, he's traveling after saying,
"Screw you guys, I'm going home."
In Juris. Sasha's working on general business. And surveys and metrics.
Here's my survey.
If you're in the Austin area this weekend and you want to meet Lord British, you do need to hang out with us at Castleton over the weekend because we are doing an event out at Castleton this weekend. It's mostly going to involve sitting around and drinking, and that's
Sitting
about
around, drinking, camping,
and complaining about the weather.
Is Heather of Cove cooking?
Yes, she is.
Oh, well, then you got to go and go check out the food there because when Heather's got the kitchen open, man, you don't want to miss it.
Oh, no, you don't.
You do not want to miss that. That is for sure. So, let's talk about these surveys. I mean, 9 accounts, not a single survey on any of the accounts. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah. I should have gotten one. At least should have gotten one. It's not in the spam folder because I get all the other ones. And believe me,
do I need to send you a link to it? I mean, you just have to scroll up for that link to that survey.
Well, I understand that you have a link to it, but the question is, how do you link it to, your account? Isn't it, the link?
I'd tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
Yeah. But
at the very end of the survey,
I'm
it
really
asks for your account email address.
If I didn't get a single one in all my accounts, how many people actually didn't get surveyed? That's my curious question.
As I said, I actually did a couple of different versions of the survey.
Again, as I said, if you're going to survey the audience, survey the audience. I just don't get it. That's why.
I don't know.
But I'm seeing all the work being done on Soda Map out there. And, of course, I threw a little blurb in today about somebody complaining about Soda Map.
You just want to fight about it.
Well, not even that. I think it's just something that most folks, again, this guy probably hasn't got the slightest clue what was really happening with Soda Map, what was going on. And he's actually got an interesting question. Yeah. And I'll pull that up here on screen real quick. Now, his title was Soda Map search feature does not find POTs that are nested inside NPC towns. Now, there is a very good reason for that, and that reason being that POTs were handled differently when Jacob White had control over Soda Map. If you do not know, Jacob White just recently sold the rights to Soda Map to the good folks down at Shroud Avatar, so he is no longer doing the main updates, and they are working at the studio on the updates now. So anything that was on the map or you want to see added, there is a thread out there that you can go in and tell them, hey, this doesn't have a map. This needs to be fixed, because they're now working on it. But POTs in general had to be added, nested by the town owners.
Yeah, and that was something that they actually would have to sit there and say, hey, I want my map searchable.
Not even that. Once it was added to the map, it comes up in the search. If you search for Red Hook on Soda Map right now as it sits, you will find my nested POT inside my other POTs. Now, of course, I added that, and you need to have the functionality to be able to add that in. Now, therein lies another problem.
Therein lies the rub?
Yes. I do not believe that POT owners had access to the NPC towns in order to edit that, and at that point, they needed Jacob White to do that edit originally. And again, you would have needed to contact Jacob White to have it added, and at that point, you would then be searchable. So, until the boys and girls now update all the updates that they're working on, we're expecting a whole lot of really cool stuff coming out, including auto-populate, which would take the information of how big the lot was, where it's located, hopefully the house that's on the lot, and who owns the lot, if anybody, is all going to auto-populate in all the maps that have housing in them. So we're hoping that's going to be the case, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with that. Otherwise, luckily for me, I built my towns early, and they're populated to pretty much what they are as they sit.
Yep.
So, just some good information on that. Of course, Jack doesn't own any towns anymore, so he doesn't care whether anybody's town's listed or not, so.
Nope.
Doesn't care at all anymore.
Nope. Hey, but if you want to buy my lot deed so that way I can pay some bills, you need to go to shroudmarketplace.com.
Shroudmarketplace.com.
Yeah, I mean, it's like trying to sell a keep deed with a basement and a city-sized house of your choosing. cheaper than you can
$50
find on the forums, and it's like no one's buying the damn thing.
Cheaper.
All right, 75.
You know what?
I'll give you 75 for it.
Couple of lots went real cheap lately. I've been watching what's going out there. Somebody sold a Founders tax-free for like $600 last night, and somebody's actually selling one for less than $5 now.
Tax-free what?
Village.
Damn it.
Well, had you used my coupon, you could have gotten mine for less than $5.
Okay.
Had used the coupon. Yeah.
Don't need no stinking coupons.
Shroud Marketplace.
You don't need no coupons. Now let's talk about those new mines last night. So what did you think? Did you get to all 3 mines? That's the first question I gotta ask.
I did not get to all 3 lines. I was dealing with more issues related to weird things.
Related to weird things like being stuck?
Bugs? I don't know. But I did hang out in a couple of them. I will say that the number of resource nodes is relatively low in those mines. But you have to remember they're tier 2 mines, and they don't really want newbies farming those all day and all night, coming out with 1,000 ore.
Well, that's gonna be what newbies are gonna do. Is they're gonna spend that time. First off, I would just go right over to Owl's Nest and be done with it. Of course, that's
the Owl's Nest mine is the great place to go find iron,
and just a great little place to get your start on, and continually mine.
Shh. If they don't know about it, they'll never nerf it.
Don't tell them about it. It's okay. It's on the hidden veil. They ain't never gonna get around to fixing it.
Oh yeah. They're never coming here. It's that Unity 4 mine that
we're the red-headed stepchild of the world. They don't care whether they ever get back over there. No, that's not true. But it's gonna be a while before they get over that way. What I'd really like to see is something back over where the Dragon Cave was. Now, of course, how many people actually remember the Dragon Cave, let alone where it was? That's, or the race eggs that were in there and all that stuff that they just... Matter of fact, I don't know if there's still a back door into that place, whether it even exists anymore. Should go searching for it someday.
You need to go search for something?
Well, there used to be a back door through one of the... other connections that was just there, and if you stumbled upon it, you can go into the no longer. But again, that's if it's even in the.
So Laz, tell us about your backdoor experiences.
Listen, pal.
The back door.
You got to talk to Zepp over there. You're talking to the wrong guy.
I'm a backdoor man. He's the backdoor chicken any man ever seen. Yeah.
You're a backdoor man? Okay.
Ow.
Yeah, that's right. There was no dragons in that Dragon Cave. Absolutely.
Nope. That thing got axed off the map so long ago that I miss it.
Well, again, there used to be
eggs.
An entrance to it that you can get to later on. But again, it's been so long since I've even explored the underground to even see if it still exists in game. Now, of course, there have been calls to bring back the chicken room as a surprise where you can connect to it and actually go see the chicken room. You got a pussy getting your attention over there, or you just trying
distracted
to
by
get
dirt?
Laundry folded.
Nah, distracted by dirt.
By dirt?
Yeah, it's like so much dust. I don't know what to do.
Well, that's why you keep a Swiffer handy.
I don't have a Swiffer. I don't own a Swiffer.
Yeah.
I think I can afford a Swiffer.
So you just keep the Swiffer handy.
I can't afford a Swiffer.
And then you pick up the dirt and then you're done. Just real simple.
Use a rag. Use your T-shirt.
You got a Swiffer at your desk.
Use your T-shirt.
Dude, come on, man. I got all sorts of electronics that need to be taken care of here. Of course, these things are dust magnets, for crying out loud.
Yeah, that's why I never peel the plastic off of my monitors.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
That little bit of plastic that's around them. It's like I never peel that off.
Magnetized to dust. That stuff. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I never take off the plastic that covers it just because I never want to have to clean my monitors that way.
You're too much.
Yeah, a lazy bastard.
Lazy bastard.
I know. It's like I feel like peeling one off just right now just to show it to you. But then I'd have to put it back on.
Anyway, new mines got some interesting stuff going on in them. Of course, don't forget QA is open to the public these days and came up yesterday. You can go ahead and find that information in the Q48 release notes area. You'll find the link to download that, get in there and play. And of course, when you get onto the QA server, you also get a chance to win a handful of prizes every month.
Hey,
I do not have the list of prizes, and
your low ammo indicator is going to go from 20 to 250 arrows.
Did they actually change that? Is that one of the fixes coming in?
That is one of the fixes going in.
Yeah, I don't know. 250 doesn't sound like low ammo to me. I mean, that's just me.
It tells you still got a couple minutes of hunting.
Okay.
The funny thing is, like, all the newbies running around are going to be running around with, like, I've got this low ammo indicator. Why? It's like, yeah, you'll find out that eventually you're going to be running around with,
I'd like to see you run
arrows.
around with 25 arrows to start with, let alone 250 arrows.
Well, yeah. I mean, when you first get the bow, you're only given 300 arrows.
Again, I'd like to see you run around with 300 arrows.
Hey, I don't run around with 300. If I've got less than 1,000,
I was going to say he's running
naked.
around with 1,000.
If I've got less than 1,000, I feel like I'm running around naked. How many arrows do I have on me right now? That's a real question. I've got 1,025.
Which they weigh
Not
now.
naked yet. Oh, that 1,025 weighs 10 pounds.
Oh, man.
10 stones.
Still
killing me.
10 pounds. 10 kilos.
Pounds, whatever.
Since they're using meters for...
See, a stone is 14 pounds, right?
It's 10 kilos.
You got kilos, man?
Yeah, I'm changing the unit of measure from pounds to kilos.
I thought we were on the metric system, right?
We're on the metric system, so I've got 10 kilos of arrows.
Came into Los Angeles.
So, Led Zepp, you want to buy a kilo of arrows? I know where you can get a kilo of arrows.
ShroudMarketplace.com.
That's right, ShroudMarketplace.com.
Couple keys, anybody?
Holy crap, look at this mess.
What mess?
Oh, it was just...
all the mess? It's just a mess.
People dancing with their beautiful new cloaks on, their wellness cloaks, shaking their booties.
Marguerite and Alexander, John? Yeah.
Yes.
I like how you hung yours up on your wall next to all your clocks.
Well, I put it over there just temporarily so I can get out to Snug Harbor and place it in the collection out in the keep out there.
Okay.
Plus, I didn't want to forget that we needed to talk about it, so it was just easy to hang it there as a reminder and go, oh yeah, don't forget about the Merits app and the new cloak that you can get out there.
Yep.
Rock and roll list. Rock and roll, brother. But we're getting to be about that time. Are we at that time yet?
We're at that time to talk about that app.
We're talking about that app?
That's right.
I don't
that
know.
App.
The app. The only app that you need. We're talking about that app? That app,
right.
Man.
That app.
I don't know.
App.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Especially the only app that you need on your... Especially when Jack's stream starts playing and we get double the audio on the stream.
That's not my fault. I didn't hit play. That's your
I don't know
side.
why it happened either. All I did was tab over to a tab.
That's last technical difficulties long.
That's right. But yes, don't forget, you can get the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app at the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. We've got all your mobile devices covered, and of course, if there's anything that you think's missing out there that we should have in the app, you can contact me at app@nbnn.info or use the app. Use the links from inside the app to send email and say, hey, I'd like to see this added. Do you have a Discord channel that needs to be added? Do you have a town that needs some promotion? Do you have a shop or other interesting tchotchke that needs to be in the people's hands? Let me know. We'll take a look at it and get it in there. Otherwise, you can do things like check out the NBNN Daily Britannian 7 days a week. All sorts of great news. Excuse me. From the Shroud of the Avatar and beyond. You can check out the forums and get into the latest flame war. You can shop the marketplaces. What else can you do, Jack? You can listen to our podcast. You can go check out pictures from past events, or...
You know what you can't do on that app? You can't make a
do?
donation to Lunch with Laz and Jack.
Sure you can.
Are you sure?
Sure
what
you
button
can.
is that one?
You have to go to the More button.
Oh, and then you can make donations. And can you join the Patreon there as well?
You can join the Patreon there as well.
Sweet.
You can also come see the website, all sorts of things. You can go see the bounty board at Cinesys Corner. You can go to Cinesys YouTube channels from there. You can go to my YouTube, our YouTube. You can go to Portalarium's YouTube. You can go to Help. Got all sorts of great links.
Where do we make donations at?
Yeah, click on the More. It's under the menu.
Oh, under More info. More info. Okay, you can become Patreon. Sweet.
Of course.
Sweet.
Of course, there was links to Shroud Marketplace right up top in the More info. Of course, gotta have
Even
the
better.
Marketplace getting all their swag on. And don't forget, if you want to advertise, sorry folks, a little phlegm today.
Good.
You want your shop advertised in the app, you contact us. We'll tell you what you got to do to get on in there. It's not hard.
And you also have that community calendar that Laz has carefully aggregated. It's all the available Google calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that Laz knows about. And if you have a calendar, or if you just want to start adding some events, you need to email news@nbnn.info, and eventually that guy will do something with it. All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Nude Britannia Time.
And 12s and 6s around the clock, Monday through Friday. You do need to tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB.
That's right. And listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to on a little show called Lunch.
With these
guys. With us. At 7 p.m. this afternoon is the Phoenix Republic PvE nights, where you can join Malhari or Kazan Phoenix Fire for more information and go exploring all kinds of different zones.
7 p.m. now afternoon in Texas.
Whatever. Well, wait. Now it's dark, so it's evening. Fucking daylight savings time. It's getting dark at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. It's like, ooh. We won't talk about the fact that last night I went to sleep last night at 8:30. Woke up at 6:30 this morning.
Is that time change really fucking with you? I tell you.
8:30. I went to bed, man.
Too dark.
What the hell? 7 p.m. this evening. You can always tune into Radio Free Britannia for the 70s at 7, which is going to be followed by having your ear holes massaged
gently massaged
by none other than Nurse Justin on Unmedicated Schizophrenia Part 2 on Radio Free Britannia. And the final event of the evening, also on Radio Free Britannia, is The Record Room. And that is our community calendar for this Torta Thursday, November 9th, in Shroud of the Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar.
No, I didn't do a voice to Shroud of the Avatar. Yeah. Yep.
So these guys actually synced up playing back here? Or is Gix just banging on his drum all day?
It's 50s rock and roll. So what do you expect? Yeah, he's kind of synced up.
I hear the piano jamming. It's just
He sometimes got the beat right.
Well,
but you need some more variety in the drums.
You sit there and bang on it, while somebody else is banging. Yeah, I mean, eventually you're going to get a couple right.
Yeah, that's about it.
Who's that, Zep? Who's that you?
What song is that? I got the beat. I got the beat. What song is that?
Now I'm just like tapping on my desk. I got it right.
I got one beat right. That's right. Alrighty, anyway, we're going to start wrapping it up here for today, folks. Of course, don't forget, you're watching Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on NBNN or listening on WRFB. And, of course, if you want to be part of the show, you want to come on in and talk to us, you want to tell us what's going on in your world, you want to offer an opinion or get in on one of the conversations, we invite you to come join us 5 days a week right here inside Shroud of the Avatar in our Discord room. And again, don't be shy like everybody else who comes in every day and just sits there and doesn't say a word. But come on in.
They say all kinds of stuff after the show.
Yeah, I know. You can't shut them up before or after the show. But during the show, then they just all clam up, I tell you. Except for Zep. You just can't shut that guy up. I'm playing with our soundboard out there. And, of course, become a supporter today and play for a cause. There you go. And go hang out and join the Airy Fund. See what's going on in community causes and help support gamers, helping gamers out there in the community. Always great stuff happening coming out of the Airy Fund. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. Arius Coil More, making custom staves and wands for you right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. And all you got to do is tell him what you're looking for. He'll write down your specifications and he will toil and toil until he has exactly what it is you're looking for. Of course, Scroda is a music service. It's Scroda. It's music. And it's a service. I'll tell you more about that in just a minute. Because we know all about services, don't we, Jack?
Oh, yeah, we do.
You know how to service somebody. The Britannia Mining Company wants you to come check out the Dewdrop Inn, conveniently located right here in Owl's Head for all your adult experiences. Of course, if you're looking to be a host at the new Dewdrop Inn, do contact Ezekiel Cooper. Otherwise, go check out all the vendors for your crafting needs out at Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region, right next to the town of Exeter, for your mining convenience. Well, the Exeter mines are right there. And only a boat ride away from the Elysium mines. Get your craft and mining Jones on. RelicsByRail.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you're looking for t-shirts, if you're looking for hats, if you're looking for patches, if you're looking for the NBNN I Love This Shit bumper sticker, go out to RelicsByRail.com and check out all the great swag he's got to offer for you out there. All sorts of fine, great stuff, again, from t-shirts to coffee mugs to hoodies. He's got it all. And, of course, if you want to save a little money when you check out at RelicsByRail.com, use the promo code NBNN when you check out, and you'll save 10% off your purchase at RelicsByRail.com. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news, entertainment, music, and more on this side of the Lunar Rift, right here inside Trinity Avatar. Arius Coil More every Monday with GMC Top 20, the Deco Divas on Wednesday and Thursday. Sarah and Andar were up last night, late, keeping you guys occupied. House of Omen, late night Fridays and Saturdays. Wake up every Saturday morning with Wooftum and Celine. And, of course, don't forget, Your hostesses with the mostesses, Jack and I, every Monday through Friday here at noon, right here on WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Last but not least, of course, ShroudMarketplace.com. ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. How many stores are out on the marketplace these days, Jack?
There's over 80 different stores.
Over
and
80
you know that discussion we had
stores.
before the show where we were talking about the price of in-game gold? $16.80 ShroudMarketplace.com right now.
$16.80 on ShroudMarketplace.com. That's right.
And all kinds of different... every single vendor is responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. So it's one where it's like, you know what? Every single vendor you can go through, bring up a vendor, you can start looking up their reviews, and you can see that Mr. Gab here, who's selling that game gold for $16.80, has got a couple reviews, all positive. And then you can go through, see all kinds of different things related to everything, and anything and everything game related can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace, including things that have coupons associated with them. You know what? You can go to coupons at the top, click on vendors. You can see that at Cynics Legios Gaming, they're celebrating their birthday by having a 10% sale. If you buy stuff from Cynics Legio and you use the discount code birthday, you can save 10% off. Or, you know what? If you want to buy some Kodos and some other stuff that Seder has polished the living crap out of it, you can save 10% by using the promo code crap.
Hey, that just saved me 10%.
Seder Sinkies. Oh, crap. Just saved 10%. I know. But anything and everything, including a tax-free founder keep lot deed, including a basement and a house of your choosing. It's like, seriously, ShroudMarketplace.com. Accounts to Game Gold, Crowns of the Obsidian, all the way to artifacts and services. Just like our favorite service happens to be the cheesiest of them all, with Cheese Sign Writing by Wolfdom Shop. Yeah. Or if you need some help leveling your character, you've got someone out there willing to help you GM your mining, as long as you've got a pool, as well as people out there helping out with Mouse Power Hour or Armelian's Adventure XP Boost. Or, you know what, if you need someone walking around with you for an hour playing music and doing other weird things, you can always contact Scrota's Music Service, where $5 gets you
anything you want.
I know.
Including Scrota.
Including, especially the Scrota part. You can't do things without Scrota. You need a little more Scrota in your life.
Yeah, you should really hire Scrota to play your music at your wedding if you're looking to get married.
Well, does he play White Wedding over and over again?
Well, so he'll play anything you hire him to play, including White Wedding.
Yeah.
He'll play Shotgun Wedding if you ask him.
Oh.
But, or is that?
Shotgun
I'm sorry.
Wedding?
That's Inoperable Cobalt Cannon Wedding. But
okay. Yeah, Inoperable Cobalt Cannon Wedding. Yeah. Hey, you know who to contact if you have an in-game. If you need an in-game wedding. Is there a service on Shroud Marketplace for that?
That's right. Oh, there is. Weddings and More by Lazarus. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more. If you're looking for a lakeside wedding, a seaside wedding, a sunrise wedding, a sunset wedding, an underground wedding, a bloodletting wedding, we've got you covered. You want to have it in a cemetery, you want to have it on the beach, you want to have it in a basement, we got you covered. You want custom vows, we got it all. We'll work with you and get exactly what you want. We get you a little hideaway, we get you a big grand island wedding, you name it, we've got it all. And of course, not just weddings, we've got housing, we've got Peloton rewards, we've got all sorts of full outfits available. Weddings and More by Laz, not just weddings, but a whole lot more.
Yep, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Remember, every single one of the stores is a different player of the game. There's over 80 registered vendors. If you're interested in selling your stuff, you can always register for an account and then click on vendor. Click on vendor registration, and you can start adding your stuff to Shroud Marketplace, putting everything in up to 2 categories, so that way people can find it a variety of different ways.
Don't need no stinking categories. Just go to Laz's shop.
Just go to Synesys stuff. Synesys stuff, just because you want to help me pay rent. Yes.
Don't go to Led Zepp shop. You don't want that.
Well, Led Zepp doesn't have a shop. I mean,
I give you some stuff.
You get some used corn over at Led Zepp shop. You know.
He'll give you something weird. But yes, ShroudMarketplace.com, best place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related.
Indeed.
And you know what time it is?
I do. I hate this time of the day.
Are you sure about that?
It's time that we become free and get away from this tyranny. Oh yes. Sorry.
You get away from this tyranny that is known as all those people in Discord that won't shut up today. Thank you for hanging out with us.
That's right. Thanks for joining us.
Everybody watching on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on Radio Free
Unchain me
Britannia.
from this chair, you.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need any chains to keep you in that chair. It's the most comfortable chair I could find, and that's the one I'm going to keep. Yes.
Anyway, that's right. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. And, of course, don't forget, if you ever want to come on in and chat, we're always here. We're here around the clock, not just during the show. So feel free to come on in, hang out, and ask some questions, meet the locals, all that good stuff. We got to get out of here for now. We'll be back tomorrow with the Weekend Roundup right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Stay tuned for more hijinks and shenanigans right here in Owl's Head tomorrow. Till then, have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all then.
Bye-bye. Stay out of trouble.
Never.
And we're clear.